Jeannie White Melendez here. I have this wonderful opportunity today to speak to David. Many of you know David with his excellence with Adult Echo. But some of the things that you might not know about David is that he does a lot of volunteering. One of the coolest things that I found out about him is that he makes and has made several trips to Rwanda. How many years have you been traveling to Rwanda?
I started in 2011. I went there as a screening mission. We were screening school kids for 2 weeks, so there was a whole team of 14 sonographers, and we went to a different school every day, starting in 2011.
That's awesome. How many people would you screen in a day?
We would screen about 300 people.
Oh my gosh.
We go into these schools, new school each day, and just set up a boys and girls classroom. And of course, most of these schools do not have electricity, so we would bring a generator, and it's through an organization called Team Heart based out of Boston. And so one of my friends was organizing it, and she just asked me to come along. I'd done a few things before that, but then I just fell in love with Rwanda.
Oh, that is so incredibly special. And so one of the reasons why I thought this was an important message to get out is it's like, you know, as sonographers in the United States, there's a certain type of thing and pressure that we have, first becoming registered, and it's like, and then perfecting our art, if you will. But then to let people know about the possibility of giving back with your beautiful skills, you know, and letting people know that even things like this exist. Because I think it's real, to me, it's super inspiring.
And there's a whole lot of organizations out there. I mean, our American Society of Echo goes on 2 or 3 global missions a year.
Every year?
And,
wow, that's awesome.
And I've actually led a couple of those. I've probably been on about a half dozen of them total.
Cool.
And that's great opportunities.
That is.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why I retired from Duke 2 years ago was just to do more global missions. So besides going to Rwanda, I go there usually in January to help with the surgical mission. So there's a whole team, surgeons, perfusionists, nurses that come, and for a week they do cardiac surgery.
Oh my
The problem in these countries is rheumatic heart disease, and that really affects the young. So it's always inspiring just to see these teenagers basically that have, you know, severe mitral regurgitation or mitral stenosis, and they just get a new lease on life.
Oh my gosh. And something that we just maybe take for granted.
Yeah, we take for granted, or we don't see a lot of it here, except for maybe some immigrants that come into the U.S. But we really don't see acute rheumatic fever because we have penicillin to treat strep throat.
Right, and so then you see the effects of something that we don't even necessarily have to deal with because of the way we live here.
Right.
And over there, it becomes almost like epidemic-ish.
It is. It really
Okay.
is. The other thing I've done in Rwanda is I've taken a team of sonographers over to help train nurses. So there's not enough physicians and there's not enough echo machines. There's only 5 cardiologists in this whole country of 12 million people. So out at the district hospitals, it's the senior nurses that we've been training since 2014. So usually another trip during the year is I go over there and I help train these nurses. But the most amazing thing on all these trips is you go there thinking, well, I'm going to teach people and I'm going to be the expert, but you really learn from them as much as you teach them. And that's always an amazing experience. And that's the same experience that everybody has that I bring along. And so it's really good.
It's a sense of complete, like you actually are the receiver of the gift.
Absolutely. And people are so hungry to learn, you know, ultrasound, whether it's OB, I just do cardiac, but whatever it is.
Yeah, he just does cardiac. Oh, no big deal. Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day to share this experience with everybody. I'm sure everybody will appreciate it.
Anytime.
All right, bye.
Bye.